Growing up, I lived with my grandmother in Seshi. I only knew of my mother and my grandmother and my family members. I didn't know who my father was, but I didn't bother my grandmother or my mother about who my dad was because I watched movies and I knew how folks felt when the kids asked who my father is or who, you know. So I just let go and lived without questions until I was 19 years old after senior high school. That was when my auntie introduced me to my dad via phone call. It wasn't easy because it was difficult for especially my kid brother to accept that I was his sister. So, it was difficult. It got to a time I had to be with friends. I put myself through a course, a radio course. That was after teacher training, and gradually now I'm an entrepreneur. I do my own stuff. I use African prints for pillows, pillowcases, bed sheets, all in African prints. And but it's been a very long time that I heard from him, and I just hope that he will be proud wherever he is. And I am grateful for where God has brought me, and what I can say to other people out there is that they shouldn't let situations overpower them for them to do negative stuff, because I believe in life there is more to be achieved, and there is always the right payment for hard work. So I am grateful I've come this far.
As a girl, when I was growing up, I grew up with my grandmom due to broken home because my mom and dad were not together. So I lived my whole life with my grandmom. At the age of 18, I still don't know my mom. So I asked my dad about her, and he was like, when you are ready to see her, I'll take you to her. So I gained admission to the university, and then I was like, I'm going to school and I still don't know my mom. So what if I go? What am I going to tell my friends when they ask me about my mom? So, because I never had the motherly love. So one day I just told myself, today I have to see my mom. So I went straight to my dad and I told him, today I really want to see my mom, because the following day I'll be going to school. That's UDS. So we went to see my mom. She's a twin. So we went to see her twin sister. And then she took me to my mom. So when my mom saw me for the first time, she was crying. And I asked her why. She was just mute, silent, nothing. So I just got to know my mom for, let's say, two months till I left to school. I was just there, just in the library. Then my auntie called me to tell me that I lost my mom. I felt so bad because that was the time I got to meet her, and I didn't even spend that much time with her and all that. So my happiest day in my life was when I was picked at the GMB Ghana's Most Beautiful to come and represent my region. Because when you get that kind of platform, anything at all you say, people hear you out faster. and it's easy to communicate to people who are ready to listen to you. And my whole life I'd wanted to be a model, so I think that's my happiest moment in my life, because something good, something great has come to me, and I think it is my happiest moment ever. I'm one person that asked a lot of questions about my life from the beginning. I asked my mom how I was born. My mom told me, I asked her about my dad, because I don't know my dad. Yeah, I grew up with my mom. We are only two. So growing up, it hasn't been easy as a young girl. I grew up with my grandma in Sampa. She took care of me. She liked me so much that whatever I do, she doesn't want to say it. So someone outside called my mom and told my mom that it will be better for you to take your daughter from your mother. Then you give her the best of training. Then my mom said, okay. A friend of my mom came and then told my mom that she wants me to come and stay with her. My mom said no. Then I insisted, because I know the man and his wife. They sometimes buy gifts for me. I mean, as a young girl, I was so happy that I loved those things. So I said yes to my mom. My mom wasn't so happy giving me out because she knows how stubborn I was. So my mom gave me out and I went to stay in Accra. The man I was staying with at the age of 14 wanted to, and I didn't agree. So since then, he would just call me and beat me anyhow. In all that, I was strong. I realized that even though I had pain in me, I said to myself that it's nothing, because I have friends. My friends were there for me. There was a saying in Akan that I like so much. It goes like, Tikro Nkwejina. It means that two heads are better than one. So anytime you have a problem, you have to tell someone. Because there's a saying again that sharing is caring. If you tell someone that, oh, this is my problem, the person might have a solution to your problem, but if you keep it to yourself, no one will help you. So two heads are better than one. In any decision you want to make, just consult someone you can confide in, someone that will help you, not just anybody.
I think I was barely 8 years old when I lost both parents to a fire accident. My dad died a week after the fire and my mom a week after as well. So they died 1 week interval. And my mom had a 3-month-old baby. So we were taken in by my mom's immediate sister and her husband. I was labeled the one who knows how to scrub the bathroom very well when I was very young. I thought it was a maltreatment, but it has built me into what I am today, because I don't get tired when I start working. I can remember when I was in secondary school, my colleagues had their family sometimes coming to visit, and throughout the time I was in the school, I had less visits and no one to talk to. I've always been my own advisor. I've never had somebody that could really talk to me up until 2010 when I met an imam, like the one who leads in our mosques to pray in my area. Sometimes when I have problems, I just go to him and I talk to him. And he tells me that in the Quran, when you lose both parents, you should already know that no matter what happens, you would never suffer until you die. Definitely, God will take care of you and He will take you away from that suffering. And I think His words have always moved me. Sometimes when I'm there and I think about my parents. I also think about what he tells me whenever I miss them.
My name is Ivy Nana Sewasefabuatin. I come from Akemoda, but I've lived all my life in my paternal homeland, that is Kwawu in Koko to be precise. I'm the second daughter of 3 girls, growing up from a Christian home and a mother who is an educationist. Education has always been my priority. She pushes you. There are times you write an English test, your teacher gives you 35%, then you come back home, the mommy goes over it, then says you don't deserve 35%. And she do the corrections and you get 16. There are times a French class, the teachers wouldn't give any grades there. My mom knows which areas you are good at, where you are not good at. So she go back to the teacher, the classworks are not marked. So where did you get those marks to? Right there. So she was always monitoring. When you are reading, she stays with you. She wakes up at dawn, sits by you, so you read. So my GSS life, my mom has been a very major pillar. Even my science question, I remember my teachers hadn't taught me. It was my mom who taught me my science practical question. I know whenever the tides rise up against you, when everything seems challenging, I remember that the airplane does not move in accordance with the wind. It moves against it. So if I'm able to move against my challenges, that is when I soar higher.
I come from a very poor background. I grew up in a boarding school not because we had money or anything, but because of the problems in my family. So I have to live all my life in a boarding school. And I didn't even live a life with both parents because of family issues, like I said. It's grace that has brought me this far. And I believe everybody has a destiny. I love people and people love me, not because of who I am or not because I'm beautiful, but because of what they see in me, the value they see in me. So I believe everybody has his or her own time, and at the right time, if you feel it is your time and you feel you can do something, you just have to stand up, go out there and do what you think you can do. It's grace that has brought me this far. With my upbringing, I was brought up by my grandparents and my aunties. I didn't grow up with my mom or my dad. They all had their own ways. They gave birth to me and they left me at the age of 2. But I grew up with my dad at a point. He took care of me, he took care of my needs and my school fees. But not growing up with my mom and my dad together is something that really... With my situation, I would say the rejected stone has now become the cornerstone. Thank you. My family has been my support, even though they don't really fully support you. But growing up, I would say hasn't been that easy. It was fun when I started from my childhood. I had so many aspirations. I wanted to be this, I wanted to be that, but you know, life is like a roller coaster. It has its own ups and downs. I remember back in university, I was suspended for something I know and believe I didn't do. But what can you do? You had to come home, face reality. Family, they felt like you've disgraced them in some way. So it got to a time you don't have a say in life. You don't have a say in what you want to do because you've already done something that they felt like you've disgraced them already. So it was really challenging for me. I'm so full of life that nothing can pull me down. Nothing in this life can pull me down. Believe in yourself and do not give up in life. Like I said, be a dope soul and don't give people the chance to give you negative energy. No, don't. The most beautiful thing about us Ashantis is our rich culture, the production of cocoa, and the beautiful gold that we have, our ornaments and everything, our food, our festivals. It's so beautiful that if you are from Ashanti, you are so proud that you are an Ashanti.
I grew up with my mom and then my stepdad. I actually didn't even know it was my stepdad until I grew up to a point, I think around class 6 when I was in, when I was in class 1, around 6 years or so. That was when I got to know that it was my stepdad. Reason being that my stepdad posed so much like my biological dad. He never made me feel like I didn't have a biological father or I didn't know my biological father. He was always there for me. He's been supportive. He's anything that anyone would want as a father. Because of the support and love I got from my mom and then my stepdad, life has been okay. So I had always been with my stepdad and my mom. Until date, some people don't even know it's my stepdad, surprisingly, except for maybe the change in surnames and no. So I decided to take life really serious and try and make something good out of it so that in future when I get to a certain point, my parents, my mom and stepdad will just raise up their head and say, that is my daughter. This is the girl they raised. Life has actually shaped me to realize that if anybody wants to do anything in life, you just have to be passionate about anything you want to do in life. Be passionate, be persistent, and never give up. Because if you are very passionate about anything you want to do, you just go. You don't stress, you just be persistent and make sure that you have attained whatever thing that you want to have in life.
Growing up, I had my father supporting me in everything I do. He pushed me, my mom too. He never made any decision for me. He encouraged me to be who I am today. The only thing he always tells me is, do what you want to do, anyhow you want to do it. When you feel like you should do this, do it. Don't let anybody intimidate you. I take you to school for you to be able to fend for yourself when I'm not around. A favorite quote of mine I always have is, even in the country of the blind or in the animal kingdom where stupidity predominates, seniority is still supreme. That means wherever, no matter where you find yourself, you should always give respect to who respect is due. You should respect one another. You should respect those older than you. Hence, I have taken this up to always respect those I come into contact with. So I would want to encourage everybody to know that no matter where you are right now, don't think your situation is going to be permanent. Definitely one day you move to higher heights. So anywhere you are, strive harder to get to the greater heights you always dream of, because with God everything is possible.
Growing up, I had a few challenges, but I won't call it challenges. I think it's motivation and encouragement that came in a forced way. I always wanted to do something that will put my voice out there, something that will make people hear me. And I get people telling me I'm loud, and all I had was family. I come from a family of 4, my mom, myself, my dad and my brother. Life was fun, and yeah, I was enjoying every bit of love until my mom and my dad divorced. And I feel in a way I have lived a lie in the face of some people who did not know, because I always tried to be happy out there. I never made the emotional, maybe stress, carry or go out there in the public. I tried so hard to look happy and appreciate everything that was happening in my life, because I believe my life is a blessing. I came to this world as a miracle, because my mom told me when she was going to deliver, 37 was on strike, but
some way, somehow, she was able to bring forth a beautiful girl like myself, because I believe I'm beautiful, because I've accepted that I'm beautiful. Oprah Winfrey once said, living a life of your dream is the biggest adventure you can take. You can either choose to be the wave on an ocean or in an ocean, or be the ocean. Passion, I think, is energy. So that is what has brought me this.